Hola, ¿qué tal, gente? Aquí de nuevo Dangi en un nuevo capítulo de Vampyr. Como estarán viendo, sí, estamos enfrentando nuevos enemigos, pero no hay más novedad. Simplemente salimos del hospital después de haber convertido a ese cazador toca pelotas en nuestro primer soldado no muerto, para que nos dejara de dar lata. Y ahora nos estamos dirigiendo a rescatar al buen doctor Swansea. Vale. Venga. Ya. Ok. ¿Ya te mueres? Sí. Poco a poco me estoy acostumbrando a los poderes nuevos que tenemos. Si mal no recordarán, el maldito cazador toca pelotas nos hizo batallar bastante. Y pues vamos a ver a Swansea. Y si esto sí o sí tengo que matarlos, porque aquí es donde es. Es donde está Swansea. Primero nos encargamos de este bastardo. Y ahora sí, venimos con este. Debemos mejorar ese poder. Se ve que es muy potente ese ataque. ¡Ya muérete! Gracias. Vale, como les estaba diciendo, es hora de rescatar al buen doctor Swansea.
After they invaded, they must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Vale.
It's an each!
Esos ataques desesperados como me caen en la punta del hígado, la verdad. Cierto, veamos, ¿qué arma llevamos? La sierra. Vamos a probar el sable, que como ven lo mejoramos después de que se lo quitamos a la buena señora. Ok, me gusta. Hay que investigar el secuestro de Swansea. Veamos. Carajo, carajo. No había visto al maldito predicador ese. Carajo. Me tienen hasta las pelotas estos malditos predicadores. Es que vean ese maldito alcance de esa habilidad toda tonta. Por fin. A ver. Secuestro de Swansea. Aquí.
I cannot enter.
Está cerrado. Entonces, sí o sí, tiene que ser por aquí. Hacia abajo. A ver. ¿Acá atrás? No. ¿Dónde carajos está Swansea? Recoger información sobre el trabajo de Swansea. Ok, aquí. Vale.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Escenario del teatro. Perfecto.
Better go home, sir. I'll send you to hell.
Vale.
It's locked, all right.
Entonces tenemos que venir por aquí.
It's locked, all right.
Es locked, alright. William Marshall, ok.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me? Jonathan, is it really you? Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here. Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say? Edgar, what happened? They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Really? Are you sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the
Típico de la
sins.
Inquisición.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
No es una
Doris
coincidencia.
and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then. Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
Enough!
Vale. Ok, entonces, si mal no entendí, todo empezó en el caso de los Skulls. O bueno, es que, a ver, técnicamente nos están diciendo que Harriet, o sea, la anciana que encontramos en las alcantarillas al lado de un montón de skulls. Y su hija, que se inmoló el otro día. Técnicamente me están diciendo que ambas se contagiaron de la sangre de nuestra queridísima Lady Ashbury. Pero eso no significa que la epidemia de gripe haya empezado. Si bien ella fue la que, sin conocimiento, porque fue el Dr. Swansea el que utilizó su sangre, las contagió. Pero se entiende que antes de que ellas dos se contagiaran ya había más skulls y además la gripe ya estaba en las calles de Inglaterra. La cuestión es, ¿será que Lady Ashbury es la fuente de toda la infección a pesar de
Harriet
que...
Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
¡Uy! ¿Qué rayos? Ah.
Kill you!
Tremendo combo le acabo de hacer a este pobre infeliz. Ah, sí, como les estaba comentando. ¿En serio hay más? A ver, no tardo, gente. Vale, ya llegamos a la mansión. A ver... si es aquí, ¿no? Sí, ok. Aquí está. Nuestra hermosa.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Ya entendí, ok.
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but... do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Ah, nuestra querida Elizabeth. Qué duro es enterarse de esa manera. Obtener una gota de la sangre de William Marshall, de Lord Redgrave, una gota de sangre del rey Arturo de Guthrie McKillop, buscar insulina en la vieja morgue del hospital Pembroke. Ok, me parece perfecto. Vale, gente, ya llegamos al club de Ascalon. Y si mal no recordarán, ya no somos bienvenidos y al parecer van a intentar matarnos. Entonces, sí, nosotros vamos a tener que exterminar al club de Ascalon para salvar la buena ciudad de Londres, que por culpa de Swansea, nuestra querida Elizabeth vendría a ser el factor contagioso, ya que como tal no viene siendo el paciente cero, porque el paciente cero vendría siendo a la anciana Henry. Pero bueno, detalles más, detalles menos.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to.
Improvisar, en pocas palabras, matar a todo lo que haya a mi paso. Diablos, me quedé sin esta mina. Pero la... Me la vas a pagar tú, maldito. Nos curamos. Pero si no estaba... ¿Qué mentiras son esas, carajo? ¿A dónde ibas? Aunque por lo que estoy viendo no le hizo nada de daño. Era como corre sus patillas. Uf, voy mejorando poco a poco. ¿Y dónde está? Una daga buena. Nice. Otra arma. Seguramente aquí va a estar. No parece. Eso sí, siempre looteando un poquito. Ya se la saben. Técnicamente en esta urna es donde se encuentra la sangre de William, pero no nos deja tomarla directamente de ahí. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que quieren que hagamos? No, tampoco se abre aquí. Acá hay unos cuantos chelines. ¿Se abre? No. Y esta tampoco. Ah, pero esta sí. Aquí es. Espero.
It's locked.
Ah, ¿qué carajos? Aquí estaba.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
¿En serio? ¿Así de fácil? ¿Así de sencillo? Pues no que me iba a arrancar la cabeza y sabe qué tanto. No, te digo, estos faroles que nada más hablan. Pero bueno. Vale, ya estamos en la morgue. Es hora de obtener
Much more
insulina.
efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Perfecto. Vamos al siguiente para obtener una muestra de sangre del gran rey Arturo. Vale, ok. Un oso. ¿Qué carajo? Entonces tengo que llenar mi reserva de sangre si me voy a enfrentar contra un oso. Un oso vampiro. Wow. Ya vi todo. Pero si no estaba ni allí. Pinches mentirosos. Push. A ver. Ah, por cierto, ya estamos a punto de llegar a donde se encuentra McCullum. A ver, veamos. Vale, no hay daño enemigo. Perfecto. Hola, mi fiel sirviente.
Good evening, Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to mock me, Reed?
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature.
Y lo dice un cazador de
Do you
vampiros
not
vampiro.
understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
Dublin. Dublin.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
Vale.
How are you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever. Your worst nightmare, in truth.
Will you hunt me down?
Not for now. But you had better behave, Doctor. Or I may change my mind.
Vale.
Will you leave the Guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not creatures of deceit? I could hide my nature from my men. Or name a successor. Go my own way. I know not yet my path.
Perfecto. Muchísimas gracias, McCullum.
Farewell, my progeny.
Do not stretch your luck, Reed.
El típico chistecito para recordarle que ya es un vampiro. Vale, gente. Ahora tenemos que ir a un escondite a crear el antídoto. Vale, llegamos al hospital. Vamos a... ¿Es aquí? Sí. Perfecto, tenemos un
The blend
antídoto.
seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Vale. A ver, veamos si podemos mejorar algo. Daga buena. Resistencia. Sable perfecto. A ver, veamos. Perfecto, ya tenemos. Ok. Que haga más daño, más daño. Qué guapo. 273 de daño. Muy bien. A ver, acá no podemos reciclar nada. A ver aquí. Sí, lo podemos confeccionar, perfecto. Muy bien. Vale, es hora de ir a buscar a la vieja Harriet. ¿Dónde está? Uy, bien lejos. Ay, a este juego le hace falta viajes rápidos, la verdad. Pero bueno, me pongo en marcha. Y hemos
This
llegado
place has been ransacked.
al...
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
al refugio de los
Where
esclavos.
has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Vale, ahora tenemos que encontrar a la vieja Harriet. A ver. Wow. Tremenda mancha de sangre. No, no parece que esté por acá. Se viene lucha contra jefe seguramente. Si es que la encontramos. No. No, no es aquí. Ok. Tengo que seguir el rastro. Ok. Ah, hacia allá. Ok. A ver con qué sorpresa nos topamos ahora. Wow. Joder. Miren nomás.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
¿Y quién te dice que la señora Harriet está muerta? A ver.
Take notice.
Joder.
Step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
Vale.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate, vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
Vale.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse, born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Vale.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
mochando
perform an
cabezas.
act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
Bittersweet como la canción.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Como les dije, se viene combate contra jefe.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Joder, mira nomás esto. La pregunta ¿es el jefe final?
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you.
Joder.
My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? They took my daughter from me!
Vale. No parece... Uy. Tan fuerte. Pero hay que ir con cuidadito.
I was a good mother.
Tengo munición, dime por favor que tengo municiones suficientes. 18 y 15, perfecto. Ah, maldita sea. Diablos, no lo vi ese.
Where is she now?
¿Segunda fase? Sí, segunda fase. No creo que haya sido así de fácil, la verdad. Ay, Dios santo. En efecto.
Is this a dream? Am I awake? Is this anger I feel? Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Diablos.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
No. Vale, ya nos quedamos sin munición ahora. ¿Y ahora qué? No, en efecto, no tiene.
Eat, for this is my body. I will reap blood, feed me, abundant lives, spread the cross.
Joder. Pero si no estaba en esa zona, qué mentirosos.
Eat, for this is my body.
Joder. Uy, 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 uy.
So tasty.
Push, push, push. Regenerativo fuerte, perfecto. Y ¡Muérete! Ahí estás.
Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Dime por favor que sí estoy grabando. Sí. Ok.
And smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's all over now. The epidemic has been stopped.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Vale. ¿Nueva zona? Hoy es directamente al final. Qué buen vehículo, la verdad.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Vale. A ver.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Vale.
So
Pero
our
¿quién era?
beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
O sea que como tal no la destruimos, solamente la mandamos a dormir. Ah.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Vale.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Vale.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
No puedo utilizar, no. Hasta el final siempre nos tienen que complicar las cosas. Pero bueno, se entiende, se agradece. Le da jugo al juego. ¿Habrá enemigos? ¿Habrá luz? No creo. Si se supone que ya es la última parte. O bueno, imagino que es la última parte porque
It's locked, all right.
si
The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Si se supone que vencimos al avatar de la reina roja, me imagino yo que...
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here still. Somewhere.
$1666. Dios santo.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds...
Retrato de... Oh, qué lindo.
Elizabeth, my
nuestro
love. You allow my portrait to watch over you while this castle is falling apart. That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Vincent Van Gogh. Oh, 1885. Ah.
This painting looks suspicious.
Wow. ¿Cómo? ¿Volvimos a donde antes? ¿Qué carajos? Localizar el paso secreto. Creí por un momento que algo había brillado ahí, pero no. Esas son ratas. Vale. Un último acertijo puede ser. Posiblemente. Wow, tremenda chimenea. Por aquí es donde bajamos, ok. Aquí. Vale. Vale. Una luna. Esa música. Oh, 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 oh.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Luna y espada. Vale. Pero así como mero comentario, hay un chingo de espadas. ¿Qué fue eso?
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Ok. ¿Llamas? Espada.
One last switch, and...
Luna. Aquí está.
voila.
Voilà. Me imagino que ha de ser el de acá. ¿No? ¿Qué pex? Mi no entender. ¡Oh! ¡Qué guapo!
Drop your sword, Father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching.
William Marshall,
All
no.
but young.
No
How strange.
manches.
Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
The city has suffered, but it will prevail in the end.
A more cynical analysis would be that this is an acceptable catastrophe.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this, through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation, and the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
No.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate, but my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
¿Qué hay de
What about
nosotros?
us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
Oh,
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
A ver, sí, sí,
How
sí.
did you meet William?
He was an...
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Cierto.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
Do you remember Dorothy Crane? Aloysius Dawson? I love you, Jonathan Reed, I really do. But you cannot be trusted.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
So, William, my God, you really are William Marshall. You served
Ricardo
Richard the
Corazón de
Lionheart
León.
and his brother, King
Ricar-
John.
Luis el
It is
Cobarde.
such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
La peste negra, gente.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Vale.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
Vale.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long, as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
No. No me digas. No, no. Pero es tu padre, no chingues. No. Joder.
Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
¿Cómo?
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
Ew.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? Have you not betrayed me?
¿En qué momento?
I had choices to make.
I forgive you, and that is my choice.
¿Pero por qué?
Elizabeth, I love you.
Then let me go now.
Wait!
No.
No!
No mames. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Pero en qué momento la traicionamos? Y lo único que nos pidió fue que no convirtiéramos a
One
Dawson.
prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, but the cost was dire. Blood and tears, both parched by cleansing flames. You've lost your way, my champion bittersweet. I am moved to pity as I feel your rampant rage void of purpose or meaning. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Vale. Entonces... Y así termina, pues. Lo que me saca un poco de onda es... ¿Por qué dice que la traicionamos? Si ella lo único que nos pidió fue que no convirtiéramos en vampiro a Dwayne Johnson. Bueno, no, Dwayne Johnson no. Al rico que quería levantar un muro para separar a los pobres de los ricos. Y no lo convertimos. Al contrario, lo matamos. Entonces, no entiendo. ¿Será que así estaba scripteado? No sé, pero bueno. Gente, Vampyr ha terminado. Espero que lo hayan disfrutado tanto como yo lo disfruté en muchos momentos. Debo admitir que en otros momentos lo peor de todo es que ni siquiera eran jefes tan chetos, por así decirlo. Batallé bastante y eso que en verdad me hacía encabronar. Sin embargo, contra el jefe final, si bien estuvimos cerca de morir, no no morimos, entonces ese es un gran logro. Pero bueno, no me alargo más, no sé cuánto tiempo llevará la grabación. Espero que les haya gustado. Este ha sido Dangi jugando Vampyr y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Adiós.